Пиво Афанасий Марочное.
Пейте.
Какая бы ни была твоя схема игры, с букмекером Винлайн бонус будет разгромным. 100 тысяч рублей на первый депозит. Винлайн – твой разгромный бонус.
Когда это было, чтоб такое у нас лето, и чтобы народу столько к нам со всего света, и чтобы на улице самба-румба до рассвета, а заночуем в стаканах. А может запьет на наших глазах кому Лионель Месси, а может ему Гризман Антоха навесит. За ними Рональду побежит, не устоит на месте, вперед на ловких ногах. Все на футбол все, чемпионат мира на железной полосе. Все на футбол все, такой праздник в нашей полосе. Все на футбол все, чемпионат мира на железной полосе. Все на футбол все, наплати совсем просто на глобусе.
Поддержим команду, несмотря ни на что.
Плечом к плечу в родных стенах.
Мы верим, поддержка поможет забить.
Забить на различия в генах.
А хотите восхитительного пивка?
Безалкогольное пиво Афанасий Марочное.
Пейте.
Качай мобильное приложение ВСК страхование. Никакие неурядицы не выбьют из колеи, если ты застрахован ВСК. Забей гол, и ты в выигрыше. Побеждай с ВСК.
Дубль.
Хет-трик, хорошечно.
Запредельное качество съемки. Первые в мире смартфоны с возможностью видеосъемки в режиме 4К HDR. Новые флагманы Xperia XZ2 и XZ2 Compact от Sony.
Идемицу заботится о вашем автомобиле. Разделите нашу страсть к высокому качеству и передовым технологиям. Моторное масло Идемицу разработано в Японии. Идемицу.
Что приводит к выигрышу? Звезды в команде. Гений тренера. Поддержка болельщиков. Или острота атак. Что бы ни привело к выигрышу, одно можно сказать железно. Винлайн заплатит. Без вариантов.
Другие еще сосульки лизали, когда мы создали черепицу Катепал.
Я принимаю простомол.
Простомол Уна. Просто будь мужчиной.
Какая бы ни была твоя схема игры, с букмекером Винлайн бонус будет разгромным. 100 тысяч рублей на первый депозит. Винлайн – твой разгромный бонус.
Ну что, давай еще раз о составах команд.
Давай у Португалии в воротах Руй Патрисио, первый номер, левый защитник 5-й Рафаэл Геррейро, справа 21-й Седрик, в центре 6-й Жозе Фонт и 3-й Пепе. Опорная зона 8-й Жао Маутиньо, 14-й Вильям Карвальо. Фланги сегодня это 11-й Бернардо Силва и 16-й Бруно Фернандеш, нападающий 17-й Гонсало Гедеш и 7-й Криштиану Роналду.
Сборная команды Испании. Давид Де Хеа в воротах, первый номер, Жерар Пике 3-й и 15-й Серхио Рамос. Центр обороны, по краям Начо 4-й, Жорди Альба 18-й. В опорной зоне Коки 8-й.
Жорик проспорив друзям, і тепер він позує у стильній вечірній сукні. Нехай друзі відпочинуть від тебе. Фаворит спорт. Спори, що не шкодять друзям.
Вышли на... Вышла на поле уже сборная Аргентины. Исландцы появляются вот-вот. Во главе с капитаном, конечно же, Аароном Гуннарсоном. Но на их лицах не читается какая-то сверхзаряженность. Они просто спокойно делают свое дело.
Эмоции не самая отличительная черта сборной Исландии. Я думаю, что это больше касается сборной Аргентины и их болельщиков. Поэтому лед и пламень. Посмотрим, кто выиграет.
Напоминают нам как раз про рекорд Хавьера Маскерана. Сегодняшний матч 144-й для него в футболке сборной Аргентины. Теперь он лидер по этому показателю. Ну а Серхио Агуэро, который забил сегодня, раньше никогда на чемпионатах мира не забивал за сборную Аргентины. Тоже у него таким образом дебют и большое событие. Но я думаю, что он с удовольствием этот гол променял бы на общую победу команды. Пока же этой победы нет. Пока ничья. На бровке перевязывает бутсы Альфред Финбогасон. Возможно, решил поменять немножко экипировку. Но самое главное, что замен тоже никаких нет. И значит, можно вспоминать стартовые составы команд. В сборной Аргентины в воротах Вилли Кабальеро. В центре обороны действует Маркус Роха и Николас Отаменди. Справа Эдуардо Сальвио, слева Николас Тальяфико. В опорной зоне Хавьер Маскерана и Лукас Биглия. На флангах слева Анхель Ди Мария, справа Максимилиано Меса. И в атаке капитан команды Лео Месси и Серхио Агуэро. Хорхе Сампаоли, главный тренер сборной Аргентины. Сборная Исландии Ханнес Хальдерсон в воротах. В обороне Рагнар Сигурдсон, Биркер Северсон, Кари Арнасон и Хордур Магнусон. В полузащите Аарон Гуннарсон, капитан команды, Эмиль Хольфредсон, Биркер Бьярнасон и Йохан Гудмунсон. И два форварда Гилфи Сигурдсон и Альфред Финбогасон. Главный арбитр матча Шимон Марчиник из Польши. Ваши комментаторы на Первом канале Леонид Слуцкий и Павел Занозин. Второй тайм начался.
Второй начался тайм так же, как и первый. Сборная Исландии глубоко эшелонирована и качественно обороняется. Сборная Аргентины пытается найти свободные зоны.
Маскерано. Опять чуть ближе к нам будут Ди Мария и Тальяфико. Вообще, Анхель Ди Мария, мне кажется, первый кандидат на замену у сборной Аргентины, потому что от него активности меньше всего. И все это накрыли его. Он отдает дальше направо на Сальвио. Подача. Здесь уже Эмиль Хальфредсон вступает в борьбу. Как только чуть-чуть аргентинцы дают слабину, сразу исландцы мяч забирают.
Сейчас хороший момент был Агуэро. Он мог после первого касания носить удар правой ногой, но решил еще усилить позицию. И после этого уже перед ним вырос игрок сборной Исландии.
Ди Мария. Не стал отдавать на Тальяфико. Сыграл в центр на Маскерано. Агуэро. Довольно близко к чужой штрафной находятся аргентинцы, но Исландия по этому поводу даже не думает паниковать. Сальвио. Опять только назад. Снова вариантов не слишком много. Месси здесь. Он ждет возможности начать что-то придумывать. Маскерано. В разрез. Попытка передачи. Агуэро. Месси забегает. Ждет на линии штрафной. Ди Мария пробрасывает себе дальше под левую. И только угловой. Удается заработать Анхелю Ди Марии.
Нет зон для Анхеля Ди Марии. Негде ему использовать свою скорость.
Зон вообще нет никаких сегодня у сборной Аргентины. Исландцы спрессовали там все в один брусок. И в принципе, то, что удалось забить Аргентине, это большое счастье. Все подачи заканчиваются примерно вот так, потому что выиграть борьбу в воздухе можно, но пробить без сопротивления нельзя совсем. И мячи летят выше ворот.
Или пробить не из очень удобной зоны, как сейчас. Отаменди бил не из очень удобной зоны. Но, судя по тому, что Хорхе Сампаоли не внес никаких изменений в розыгрыш стандартных положений, по-прежнему сборная Аргентины будет делать ставку на прямой кросс.
От ворот. Ханнес Хальдерсон. В воздухе на чужой половине поля продолжают исландцы доминировать. Сейчас с третьей попытки Аргентина все-таки мячик отбирает. И опять на Ди Марию туда заброс. Северсон дает мячу уйти за пределы поля. В зону разминки я пытаюсь заглядывать, но пока там никого не вижу.
Потрясающе, насколько уверенно действуют исландцы, причем даже футболисты, выступающие во внутреннем первенстве. Ни тени, сомнения, дрожи. Очень уверенно, нагло и качественно играют против одной из сборных, лучших сборных мира.
Ну, кстати, Аргентина с большим трудом вышла на чемпионат мира в России. До последнего тура было непонятно, удастся все-таки им пройти сито южноамериканского отбора или нет. Но Лео Месси сделал хитрик в матче с Эквадором, где аргентинцы первыми пропустили, и они поехали в Россию. Нет там офсайда, Гилфи Сигурдсон. Скидка назад, Бjarnason. Один абсолютно был Финн Богасон. Если бы он прыгнул здесь, то пробил бы без сопротивления.
Мне кажется, он не поверил в том, что нет положения вне игры, но лайнсман ничего не зафиксировал в этом эпизоде.
И Бjarnason тоже не понимает, как же эта атака не завершилась ударом. Все было продумано, аргентинцы оставили одного опаснейшего нападающего сборной Исландии.
Если нам покажут повтор этого эпизода, мы сможем убедиться, был ли Финн Богасон в положении вне игры или нет.
Ну, не было флажка, самое главное, от арбитра. Потеря сборной Исландии. Тут же они возвращают себе мяч. Мгновенно вступают в отбор. Как только случается маломальская заметная ошибка.
Очень обученная команда и в тактическом плане, и в техническом. Поэтому любо-дорого наблюдать за их игрой.
Отаменди. Сальвио. Исландцы забирают мяч возле чужой штрафной и сохраняют его. Они уже там возле ворот. Прострел. Бросается под мяч, страхуя партнеров. По-моему, Маркус Роха. Гилфи Сигурдсон.
Вот еще раз смотрим повтор этого эпизода. Сигурдсон с мячом пытается обыграть в лицевую линию. Дальше нанести прострел, но Никлас Отаменди накрывает эту.
Да, все-таки Отаменди. Роха ждал в центре штрафной. Отаменди закрывал собой всю амбразуру, как Александр Матросов. Угловой Гилфи Сигурдсона. Месси вперед, кстати, отправлен. Подача. Кабальеро. Исландия заберет этот мяч. Хальфредсон еще раз будет грузить на дальнюю штангу. Скидка. Нет удара. Нет удара, хотя исландский тренер просит помощи от арбитра. Может быть, там и какое-то микронарушение было. На повторе рассмотрим. Сейчас Аргентина может чуть более быструю атаку, чем обычно, провести. Но нет.
Смотрим еще раз повтор. Здесь тоже мяч попал, безусловно, в руку Эдуардо Сальвио, но также рука, пожалуй, соглашусь с арбитром, была в естественном положении.
Да, и расстояние там было сантиметров 30 от соперника, от которого мяч отскочил. Шимон Марчиник очень уверенно работает. И совсем немного фолов. При том, что вот такая вроде бы плотная игра идет. Нарушений правил мы практически не видим. И ни одного ударного штрафного еще не было. Подачи были. А вот так, чтобы по центру можно было приложиться, нет. Бигли дали развернуться. Агуэро, Месси. Лео. Забыли ли про него? Ди Мария. Лео Месси. Скидка. И бить отсюда неудобно. Талиафико. Маскерано. Ну и опять там толпа исландцев. Падение. Ползком уже пытался добраться до этого мяча Максимилиано Месса. Но никакого нарушения там снова не было. Рискует, по-моему, бить в некоторых эпизодах аргентинцы, когда можно это было сделать. Мы видели у Агуэро, видели сейчас у Талиафико. Да, хотят найти абсолютно удобный вариант.
У Талиафико мяч был под правой ногой, а вот она у него точно для ходьбы.
Случай, когда футболиста можно назвать одноногим. Ди Мария. Очень бесхитростно играет сегодня Анхель Ди Мария. К сожалению. Вообще-то это футболист, который умеет выдумывать. И в лучший свой сезон в мадридском Реале. И как только перешел он в Пари Сен-Жермен, выдавал порой классные фокусы Анхель. Вот сегодня просто как трамвай, прямолинейно. Ярнасон. Нарушение правил, конечно. Меса сыграл по-исландски. Вот и первая замена. Первая замена у сборной Аргентины. И выходит не Дибала и не Игуаин, а Эвер Банега. Любопытно. Вместо Бигли. По позиции.
Да, Сан-Паоло решил усилить именно центральную зону. Действительно, Бигли был мало заметен в первом тайме. Он скорее освобождал свободную зону для Маскерана или Месси. Помним его единственный удар в этой встрече, не очень удачный. Поэтому первая замена от Сан-Паоло – это усиление центральной зоны. Но я уверен, что следующая замена будет именно во фланг и именно Дибала.
Диего Марадона без особенного удовольствия на лице наблюдает за этим матчем. Но посмотрим, что сейчас Банега сделает. Эвер Банега выступает сейчас за Севилью, за ту команду, из которой пришел в сборную Аргентины Хорхе Сампаоли. Ну и, по сути, это клон Бигли. Играют они в достаточно похожей манере. Еще один аут сборной Исландии. И сразу все затаили дыхание.
Кари Арнесон в штрафной площади сборной Аргентины. И именно на него идет этот длинный ввод.
Да, это стандартное положение. Не будем забывать, что аут тоже к этим стандартным положениям относится.
И сборная Исландии их выполняет, наверное, опаснее всех на этом турнире.
Пока да. Но аргентинцы справляются. Надо им должны отдать. Мы хвалим исландцев. Но, в общем, сказать, что Аргентина ошибается в обороне, сегодня тоже, наверное, нельзя.
Я бы сказал так, что Никлас Отаменди пока один справляется с этими длинными забросами из аута.
Месси. Талиафико. Николас Талиафико зимой пришел в амстердамский Аякс. Мог бы сделать это уже прошлым летом, но сказалось странное правило аргентинское. Если ты там сыграл хотя бы один матч в текущем чемпионате, даже если продолжается трансферный период, ты уже не можешь из клуба уйти. И вот только совсем недавно это правило отменили. Но Талиафико уже в Аяксе на хорошем счету. Совсем скоро будет противостоять Витесу, так что, думаю, Леонид Слуцкий внимательнее всего за ним наблюдает.
Да, и еще скажу, что Талиафико был очень активен, предложен на английском рынке в том числе, и мы его рассматривали в Халл, много смотрели видео с его участием, но он предпочел Аякс.
Ди Мария. Ну вот опять пришлось отдавать назад, потому что не было никакого варианта пробраться в штрафную. Месси. Вау, Месси! Как же он умеет это делать! Ну не было там щелочки, а он ее нашел. И все равно нет даже удара по воротам. Когда волшебство творит Месси, исландцы просто добавляют еще одного защитника и все равно мяч отбирают.
Да, и если Месси сейчас нашел эту щелочку, то Агуэро не смог это найти, потому что ее бы было достаточно для нанесения удара.
Угловой с правого края. Хороший навес, но Кари Арнесон взлетает так, словно он баскетбольный центровой. Пас на третьего в одно касание. Агуэро! Удар с правой. Вот этот человек умеет играть двумя ногами одинаково здорово практически.
Сборная Исландии четко знает, что ей делать, независимо от того, где они обороняются и где они.
Conversations going down right here on the touchline between Sampaoli and one of his assistants. So if they can find the right recipe, I'll not be surprised to see him make a couple more changes.
Halfordson able to pick that back up. A touch outside by Sigurdsson there. Ferguson had it blocked. Set it up again for Gunnarsson to take this long throw, and they'll bring the big bodies forward. There's Arneson, the one center back, who will come up for this. Ragnar Sigurdsson, the other, is up there as well. That ball slipped out of his hands, though. Second straight one of those that there's too much moisture on that ball, and he couldn't get a clean throw on it. Messi picks it up. Messi hands off for Banega. Banega, that was well read the whole way. Good sliding block.
What a tackle. What a tackle from Sigurdsson here. Commits his body, gets in front of it, gets down low, and stops the shot from Banega. Commitment. That's something you can say from every member of this team for Iceland. They're committed to all of their roles within the team. The defensive side, the closing down, getting into the attack.
Di Maria gets the cross away. Messi got a touch to it. And Anderson is able to clear. Pressure. He'll return it cleanly to Aguero, though. Iceland under pressure, got to pass their way out. Adder's about that Argentina held the lead when Sergio Aguero was able to control it. Marcos Rojo shot from distance and finish it. So Alfred Finnbogason at the end of a good spell of pressure finished off a scramble.
His day might be done. Helgumsson signaling to the bench, having some words already, giving instructions. We'll see. Goodmanson's a very impressive player. Had a great season last year in the Premier League with Burnley. Might be able to shake it off. This is if you're a manager right now and you're Helgumsson, you can't take any chances. The way that your team plays, it requires maximum effort. So if there's any doubt over whether he can continue, he's carrying a little bit of a knock, you make the change.
Oh, Gislason, 30-year-old who plays in the German second division, was not a part of their team at the European Championship. He's the man getting his instructions. Iceland will actually play this with 10 right now because Gislason's not ready to come on, and Goodmansson cannot continue. So Iceland a man down as Sigurdsson picks it up. Finnbogason on the run, and it's too close to Caballero.
Just missed him. Just missed him. It was such a good first touch there by Sigurdsson. Finnbogason was streaking away between the center backs for Argentina, and it skipped away.
Still Iceland continue with 10 men until the ball is out and they can make this sub. And he's ready to come, though. Defending a man lock for the time being. Here's Lionel Messi. Messi looking to clip it in. Mesa making the run. There was some contact. Penalty for Argentina. Magnussen the guilty party. Out of completely nothing, Argentina hands it an opportunity to retake the lead.
And he clipped his heels. It is an absolute penalty. What a ball from Lionel Messi. Little clip of the heels on the blind side. Right there on that left side of your screen. Penalty 100%. And it's interesting because with Iceland playing a man down, you would think the way they defend normally Finn Bergersen is the high player. He had to actually drop in, and so did Sigurdsson, which meant that there was no pressure on the backside from Lionel Messi. He had so much time to pick his head up and deliver that cross.
Ronaldo made his penalty last night. Over to you, Lionel Messi. 5 career World Cup goals in 15 prior appearances. Can he give Argentina the lead once again? No, it's saved! Banega first to the follow-up, diving header away. Gylfi Sigurdsson can't get a loose ball in time. Hannes Thor Halderson, Icelandic national hero. Salvio running off the wing. In for Aguero on the turn. Looking to clip it in. It bounced off of a defender. Sigurdsson out for a corner.
Well, that'll bring the game to life. When they needed him most. Halderson steps up and makes a huge save.
Messi driving inside. Messi through traffic, stabbed away. Just about everybody at this Spartak Stadium, capacity of almost 45,000, is now on their feet.
It's going to be a tense 25 minutes, that is for sure. What a touch.
Couldn't get the second one, though, Messi. And Bogusin battling hard. They're trying to beat Otamendi to that ball. It's an Argentina throw.
Still want to get another look at that penalty from Messi because he just didn't hit it well. Halderson guessed the right way, and in a moment where Argentina need their captain, need their star man, he was denied from the spot.
It's Gislason who came on just after the penalty was taken. Messi's fouled. Is this within his shooting range?
Absolutely is. Seen him stick a few in the back of the net for Barcelona from this type of distance. Just really well, just drags it around the corner. And it was Bjarnason. I don't think Messi was going to get to that one, and that was the potential shot for the handball earlier, but you can see the hand is close to the body. It's in a natural position.
Halderson getting himself set. Messi can get it back down.
See the frustration starting to mount. We'll get a look at the penalty. And it's poorly hit, but the goalkeeper, Halderson, guesses the right way. It's a lovely height for the goalkeeper. Big, strong frame, stretches out, 2 hands on it and pushes it wide. He reads it all the way. Stark contrast to the penalty we saw from Cristiano Ronaldo last night, where he smashes it into the corner.
Icing up was good header win. Now it's Bjarnason looking to get this cross in. Like a deflection, it did. It was Sigurdsson rather. It's going to be a corner. Second for Iceland.
Let's see if Iceland can feed off of this little spell they have, because they've certainly been frustrating Argentina over the course of this game. 67 minutes they have been sitting in, they have been working, and they've gotten themselves to this point, and they might be able to sneak one here on a set piece.
Brief chat between Sigurdsson, Magnussen. standing right at the penalty spot. There he is, Gylfi Sigurdsson, deep in swinger, out past everyone. And it's notable as well, there are multiple TV rights holders in Argentina. One of them, though, is the group right in front of us here in the tribunal, and you can see their body language sort of sink. Sampaoli tried yesterday to take the pressure off Messi in particular, saying, listen, we're in a good place. It's not just on him. I'm not even sure it's going to be his last World Cup. But it was Sampaoli who, in his book in March, described the World Cup as a revolver pointed at Messi's head that would go off if he does not win this thing. And having a penalty saved and potentially dropping points to Iceland, it's just about the worst possible start for him. Banega, miss hit. Good work by Banega, though, a little swim move around Sigurdsson there. We thought he was off to the races, and he throws a shove in frustration at Banega. Messi picks it up from Mascherano. Clips it in towards Aguero. Knocked away. Picked up by Meza. Di Maria, Mascherano. All the way across to Salvio. Running now at Magnusson. Salvio got a cross in, fizzed through, and it's stamped away by Saverson. Wonderful work by Otamendi to bring that down and keep it. Really has taken the air out of so many of the Argentina supporters in this building. Aguero back out for Meza. A little hip feint to create space. Salvio now heading around Sigurdsson. Salvio looking to fire it through traffic, and Bjarnason got his body in the way. There's an out jump there by Rojo to the feet of Di Maria now. Angel Di Maria running in. Got a cross away. Emerson was there to clear. Bjarnason goes down to the heap in front of Javier Mascherano.
Get another look at the penalty. And that was that ball from deep. No pressure on Lionel Messi. Another look. Just hits it. He doesn't hit it with conviction. Tries to open it up and find that far post. And Alderson does so well to read it. He goes down, he pushes his hands up and pushes it wide. Really good goalkeeping.
Man, he was only a full-time professional in 2014. He said in interviews he didn't even receive specialized goalkeeping training as a kid. He basically was told to go kick a ball against a wall. He was too old for a lot of the initiatives that led to most of his team. It's a mistake to give the ball right to Lionel Messi in transition by Arneson. Iceland able to recover. Still Messi on the ball. Di Maria. Tagliafico. Banega looking to curl at Banega. That was dipping. But right to Halldórsson. His fifth save.
I just think in the flash there, right before this shot from Banega that's dipping, Halldórsson does well. Gets his body behind it. Make sure, even if it dips at that last second, he's going to save it comfortably. But Lionel Messi took too many touches on that little break that they had there. I think he had an opportunity to slip Sergio Aguero in, who had made an excellent run, spun out to his right.
Inside of 20 minutes to go. A 4-minute Argentina lead. And Messi penalty saved. The headline so far. There's Meza. And right into Bjarnason. It's going to be a free kick from Argentina, though. In a very similar position from which Messi a few minutes ago just fired one over the bar.
There's a couple of fouls now from Bjarnason. I'm surprised he actually hasn't picked up a yellow card yet. This one here, yeah, he catches him late. Tries to make a challenge on the ball. It's a very similar spot, isn't it, from that last one that he put over the crossbar. I wonder if this time maybe he'll try and catch Halverson and go the other way. Instead of coming near post over the top of the wall, going to that far post, hoping that he guesses.
He couldn't get over the wall this time. Bjarnason took the brunt of it. Reza looking to keep it in. Sigurdsson knocks it out. Some activity on the Iceland bench. It looks like they're going to be making a substitution here in a moment. As is Argentina. Each team has made one sub. Each team preparing to make their second. Messi. Salvio making the run and try to give him some space. Banega. Back for Messi. Messi looking for space. In for Aguero. Good work there by Gunnarsson to cut off Messi to the return ball, but it's poked away from behind by Aguero. Mascherano didn't like the options he had. Plays for Di Maria. Mascherano in for Banega. For Banega, able to weave his way through, couldn't get it cleanly in for Di Maria. This is going to be Christian Pavón. Hernan Crespo in our Red Square studio was calling for at the half. He'll be coming on. The next opportunity to put up Angel Di Maria's number 11 as the man he'll replace. Let's see, didn't see Hofredsen there. Murphy Sigurdsson, pass 1, pass 2, pass 3. Chance now for Iceland to come forward. Magnusson, that's not the ball he wanted.
Just can't stress enough how difficult it is to play against a team like Iceland. It's not the most glamorous style. They're not going to win plaudits for that, but they're going to win plaudits for how they work and the way that they're able to limit Argentina playing how they normally do.
Good read there by Salverson. Pass meant for Di Maria from Messi. And then Gislason is tripped up, and here come the subs. So Di Maria's day is done. It'll be the 22-year-old Christian Pavón, plays for Boca Juniors. Titles his first 2 full seasons as a professional, just his 6th appearance for Argentina. It is Arn Gunnarsson. Here's the armband to Gylfi Sigurdsson, and he'll walk off. Very much the face and the beard of this Iceland team. Replaced by Ari Skulason, who we might have seen start at left back today. He was the starter for them in that position at the European Championship 2 summers ago. Plays in Belgium.
Looks like he's actually sending Gislason to the other side, and he's going to play on the right.
Bjarnason's going to come in the middle, it looks like. Here comes Aguero. Going to hold off Hofredsen. Just poked away by the man who's on the field, Skulason. Oh, outlet though. Finn Bogason. Inside of 15 minutes to go. The numbers are almost silly. 520 passes for Argentina completed, 94 for Iceland. Almost 75% of the possession for Argentina, 20 shots, and yet it's 1-1. Here's Pavón, just on the field. Pavón to the byline. Did he draw the man in? It's going to be, what's the decision coming here? He pointed one way, pointed the other with the referee. Now he's going to get in the face of Pavón.
I think the referee is saying that he felt it. So there is contact there with the right leg. But I don't think it's enough, because I think he takes it, and then the way that he falls, it almost looks unnatural, the way that he tries to sell this.
Because he wasn't sure, Szymon Marciniak, whether to point for a corner or a goal kick or what exactly. It does end up as a goal kick.
Well, that's the reason that Hernan Crespo was excited about Pavon, because he's a very tricky player. He had assists in his first 2 games for Argentina. He's good 1-against-1. Maybe he can just take and create an opportunity against Saverson.
Deflection there allows for the interception. Alfred Boguson thought he was fouled and wasn't. Now Messi in transition. Got him behind the midfielders. Lionel Messi, support from Pavon. Dragged him a bit wide. Mascherano looking to clip it in. Messi made the run. Messi brought it down. It's knocked away just before he can shoot. Here comes Saverson, giving Argentina their 10th corner of the game.
Saverson has had an excellent game. He really has. Think about all the chances that Di Maria had on the left side, that he has closed down, that he has put down for corners. Nothing has gotten past him.
It's Banega to take the corner. In swinger from him. Seems like a lot of neutrals are joining in the Viking clap now. They know they're close. Iceland to a historic result in their first ever game as the smallest nation ever to play in a World Cup against one of the pre-tournament favorites. There's the return from Aguero, cut off though. Alfredson, and then he's fouled. 2 more games coming up today. They're over on FS1, Peru and Denmark. Maria Perez Navarro and Mariano Trujillo with the call there. The other game from this group, Croatia and Nigeria. Glenn Davis and Kobe Jones take you through that. Starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific on FS1. We are off to Rostov in the morning for tomorrow evening, Russian time. Neymar and Brazil taking on Switzerland. For Boguson, too well to bring that down. And again, the challenge, can't outdo Skulason. The Arneson now has support from Giselson on the far side. Salvio diving in there. Not there in time. It's going to be a throw. The long throw specialist Gunnarsson is now on the bench.
It's a well-timed challenge here, and he has to make it. Giselson was streaking away. Actually, didn't look like he got any of the ball there, did he? Magnuson with his long throw now.
Kind of further into the box. Mascherano was there, though, easy enough. Pavon almost got through cleanly. Alfredson cleans it up. Anderson who saved that Messi penalty in the 64th minute. A hero, one of the heroes at least, as it stands. This is Alfred van Boguson, his goal in the 23rd. Messi comes away with the ball. Pass one challenge. Stood up for a moment. No free kick coming there. One back though. Salvio back in for Messi. Messi looking for space. Got it away. It's just wide. Halderson at full stretch. Half the stadium thought that was going to be a goal.
Oh, and it's a half yard of space for Lionel Messi. Just looking to bend it into that far post with the left foot when it is inches away. Finally finds a little bit of space on top of that box. I think with Halderson, you'll get a good look at it here. If he would have had it covered, I don't think so. I think that one would have found that post. As we see right below us, Higuain actually getting ready now.
It's Alfredson who threw himself at Messi in that sequence, and he got a hold in the back of his leg. Salvio just able to knock that away as Giselson was making the run. A little back heel from Otamendi. Giselson throwing his body to the ground again. The Icelandic fans love it.
But they've been a little bit more adventurous even this last minute or so, and that's where Argentina had space going back the other way. So it's interesting balancing that now for Iceland. If it's on, they play it. If not, they sit back and they want to make sure that at a minimum they finish this game with a draw.
Third and final sub for Argentina in the wings, Gonzalo Higuain. Stepping up to the fourth official's position. Tagliafico couldn't play for Pavone. Wins it back though. Pavone has it now. Got himself onside. Gonna run at Severson. He's not going to let him pass. Banega. Saw him take a shot from there earlier. Forced to save. Instead of cross for Messi. Messi again. That magic left foot. Trying to find the space for it. Two Icelandic defenders are there. Banega, Messi couldn't complete the move. Banega then got nutmegged. Gylfi Sigurdsson trying to lead it out. Crowded off it.
Been there.
Still Higuain waits. 7 long minutes left for Iceland to get there. Match they've been thinking about and preparing for since December, and they're so close to getting such a special result. Lionel Messi once more, weaving his way through. Messi was blocked.
I think it was blocked by his own teammate, actually.
It was. Goal kick. Yes, it will come off for Higuain. As got the start, Gonzalo Higuain, who scored bucketfuls of goals last few seasons for Juventus and Napoli. Not that he hasn't scored plenty for Argentina, he just hasn't scored in the big moments in all those finals that they have lost. Here's a look back.
Yeah, and they hit Banega actually on the way through. Banega's right arm.
3 straight summers of final defeats for Argentina, including at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The Copa America Centenario. Mascherano said in an interview with The Guardian ahead of this World Cup, we thought we had hit rock bottom there, and it got so much worse during the qualifiers. Higuain takes a heavy bump there just on the field. Sampaoli's their 3rd manager in the 4 years since the World Cup final. Took a Messi hat trick to sneak them in on the last day.
I'd love to see Sampaoli's heat map, by the way, on this touchline. He's been pacing furiously back and forth, back and forth.
And they find a winning goal and avoid the embarrassment. Pavone wrong side. Tagliafico, Gylfi Sigurdsson tripped up.
How much has he got left in the tank? Gylfi Sigurdsson is only...
throw. And what's not included in that graphic is the Lionel Messi penalty saved in the 64th minute.
And that'll be the storyline, won't it? As much as Iceland deserve a ton of credit for the way that they have played today, and the way that they have worked, and the way that they've been able to nullify Argentina.
Unless, of course, he can change that story. Here's Higuain. Aguero's in the middle. Pavone's in the middle. It was meant for Aguero. It's cleared away instead by Arneson. Javier Mascherano. Over Banega. Mascherano once more. Marcus Rojo. His shot from distance led to the opening goal. He's going to bring it to the box. Rojo. Back out for Pavone. Pavone's cross in. It's great. Recovery save. Halder said it looked like it was going in as it came all the way through the traffic. And he had a leap at full stretch there. Mark it as a 6th save for him. From our angle, that looked absolutely goal bound.
Can't wait to get another look at this, John, because he sees it so late through traffic. He can't react until it gets past that last attacker and then is still able to palm it away.
Higuain, good strength on Halderson. Messi. Tagliafico's waiting for it. Instead, it was meant for Aguero. Tagliafico holds it in. Pavone. Little dance over to the byline. Pavone lifted up cross, too tall for Higuain. Salvio picks it up. Penega running around him. How about Javier Mascherano? Right to Halderson. 7th save for him.
It's easy to see why he had 5 clean sheets in World Cup qualifying and 3 in their last 3 important games during that stretch to get them here. Just a safe pair of hands. Experienced, exactly what you want in the back.
Alfred Finnbogason, who was going to be coming off anyway, has gone down, and a few more of his teammates will join him. The goal scorer for Iceland will be withdrawn, their 3rd and final sub.
There's a lot of calf stretching going on right now. You can see cramps starting to settle in. They've exerted so much energy and effort to get to this point, and they're minutes away from a historic draw. So we get a look back at the goal and the difference in goalkeepers. The safe hands for Iceland and Halderson, and then that one Caballero spilled, and Finnbogason put it home.
Bjorn Sigurdarsson, one of 3 Icelandic players who actually plays for the same club in Russia. FK Rostov, that's the city we're going to in the morning. Ragnar Sigurdsson, the center back, is another. They've not given Halderson credit as a save for that cross through traffic that he pushed away. So technically still just 6 saves for Halderson tonight, but he has been immense. Ferguson's goal, not just giving Iceland a point, but taking 2 away from Argentina as it stands. Croatia and Nigeria waiting in the wings, the late kickoff this evening here in Russia from Kaliningrad. The other game in this Group D. As we said, it gets no easier. Croatia, number of world-class players awaiting Argentina Thursday in Nizhny Novgorod. Iceland's coach, Heimir Hallgrímsson, trying to get his fans to make some more noise. They're into the 90th minute now against the 2-time World Cup winners and 2-time runners-up, and the co-best player on the planet right now. Can they get there, or could Argentina pull the rug out and send so many of their fans here at Spartak Stadium into delirium? Otamendi, nowhere to go. Mascherano, nowhere to go for him either. Across for Salvio. Able to bring it down to Magnusson. Now the cross in by Ragnar Sigurdsson. This looks like a big number. It's going to go up on this board. 5 minutes still for Argentina. Great step, though, to win that ball away. Sigurdarsson just on the field. And they play the outlet. No, it's one immediately back. Mascherano. Fredson threw his body in there. He got caught in the leg. Mascherano's down. Free kick, Iceland.
Well, both players making an honest attempt to try and win this ball. It was loose. It was a 50-50, and you see the studs from Mascherano catching the top of the foot. And here's a look at that save, John. What a save that is. The extended left hand as he sees this through traffic, because he can't guess. Just in case Aguero gets a touch on it, he has to be able to react at the near post. The reaction from Maradona up in the stands as well. Being filmed by his friend over there.
As our friend Tony Miola can tell us, as our friend Brad Freeland will always say, those ones are so tough, exactly as you say, because you're expecting a redirection. And he was able to react and keep that out. And everyone around us thought that was going to be 2-1 for Argentina. Wilson rising up. Caballero, who's barely touched the ball in the second half. Just over 1 minute gone of the 5.
And the style between these teams couldn't be any more different, could it? Argentina, the way that they're trying to possess the ball, the way that they're trying to pass it on the ground, find little gaps. I have an equal admiration for that style as I do with Spain and the tiki-taka, and Brazil with the power and the flair, as I do for what Iceland do, because they know who they are.
But can they get across the line? Higuain from Pavone. Higuain able to keep it into the middle. Penega able to control it. Now Messi. Messi. Nowhere to go. Salvio out wide. Pavone's calling forward to the middle. The return for Lionel Messi. Trying to find some space. And it's not favored. Right foot. He got it away. Barely a reaction by Halldórsson. But into the stands and out for a goal kick.
Trying to carve out another little bit of space to get a shot off. And here, Iceland need to step out. They need to get closer to him. Sigurdsson, he's looking for help. He's dealing 1-against-1 with Lionel Messi. That shot is further away than initially looked. It sliced off the boot. Haldursson just having a look there, maybe trying to play out short. No, take no chances. Get this one up the field.
Double-digit shots for Lionel Messi, including the penalty which was saved. The weight of the world will be once again on his shoulders unless something breaks here late in the next 2.5 minutes. Gíslason trying to escape. That ball stayed in play. Magnusson getting rid of it. Can they cause some trouble? Tagliafico did well to shepherd that back to Caballero. 2 minutes at a minimum on the watch of referee Szymon Marciniak. Here comes Messi. Tagliafico making a run in front of him. Good step, but it's one back to the feet of Messi. Tagliafico had to stay out of the way from the seat of his pants. Messi across for Ever Banega. Banega clipping it back in, looking for Messi. Header got knocked away, and it's hooked away by Magnusson. Everybody on their feet, 44,190. No empty seats at Spartak Stadium. Here's the cross, and a good punch by Haldursson. Held in by Otamendi. Otamendi will clip it back in. That's easy stuff for the goalkeeper. Off the bounce, Pavone able to find Messi in a pocket of space in the middle. 60 seconds or so left. Messi pass one, pass two, tackled, foul, free kick, Argentina.
It couldn't be, could it? Well, the inevitable comparisons with Cristiano Ronaldo. A foul in a very similar spot last night.
You know he's watching this now. As is Neymar, who we will see tomorrow.
The two of them strike the ball very differently. Ronaldo with his technique, the way he hits through the middle of it with pace and power.
Is that mountain now looking steep for Lionel Messi and Argentina? Let's send you back to Red Square as it finishes. Argentina 1, Iceland 1.
In Reykjavik, they are celebrating this draw as if it was a win, and a lot of people will consider that. Argentina came into the day ranked 5th in the world.